Hi, my name is Dean Paul Denniston. Today, we'll be replacing the rear wheel and the hub motor on the Razor E Prime. This is an easy process. It should take you approximately 15 minutes from start to finish. You will need the following tools: a Phillips screwdriver, a 2mm Allen wrench, and a ratchet with a 19mm deep socket. This process can be completed in 4 easy steps. Step 1. Disconnecting the hub motor from the controller. Step 2. Removing the rear wheel with the hub motor. Step 3. Installing your new rear wheel and hub motor. And Step 4. Reconnecting the hub motor to the controller. Now let's get started on Step 1. Disconnecting the hub motor from the controller. As with working on any electric product, always make sure to turn off the power before you begin. Let's go ahead and flip the scooter, as everything we need to do is on the bottom. The first thing we need to do is remove the 6 screws from the controller cover. Using your Phillips screwdriver, remove all 6 screws. With the screws out, lift from the bottom of the cover and slide it out. Next, slide out the rubber grommet on the bottom of the controller tray. Grab from the bottom and slide it upward. And set it aside. Trace the wire from the hub motor to the controller. You'll find it splits into 2 plugs. For the yellow one, just pull apart. And for the black one, pinch and separate. And this concludes Step 1, disconnecting the hub motor from the controller. Now on to Step 2, removing the rear wheel with the hub motor. On your frame, you'll notice a little screw securing the wire to the frame. Using your 2mm Allen wrench, take out that screw. Now using your 19mm deep socket, remove the nuts on both sides of the axle. Do the same for the other side. And make sure not to lose your nuts. Now you can pull the wheel straight out. And that concludes Step 2, removing the rear wheel with the hub motor. Now on to Step 3, installing your new rear wheel with the hub motor. Take your new wheel and hub motor. Make sure the cables are on the opposite side of the charging port. Line up the grooves in the axles with the frame. Slide it in. And run the wire along the channel. Next, put on your tab washers, one on each side and tabs facing inward. Followed by the axle nuts. Using your 19mm deep socket, tighten down the axle nuts. Now reinstall the screw that secures the wire. And tighten it down with your 2mm Allen wrench. Make sure the screw is securing the wire and not pinching it. Once tight, that concludes Step 3, installing your new rear wheel with the hub motor. Now on to Step 4, reconnecting the hub motor to the controller. Start by reconnecting the yellow plug. It only plugs in one way. And now the black one. Next, tuck the wire into the channel. Now reinstall the rubber grommet. Make sure it goes down all the way. With the rubber grommet installed, we can now reinstall the controller cover. Slide the top side in first and press the bottom side down. Using your Phillips screwdriver, screw in the 6 screws. And that concludes Step 4, reconnecting the hub motor to the controller. I hope you enjoyed our video and found it helpful and informative. But if you're still having any other troubles or complications, please feel free to visit the customer support section on Razor.com. Now take your E Prime outside and have some fun. Bye-bye.